I just need good water when I work out. I cannot stand the gym water. Even the pH balanced water that they have in the fountains that's supposed to be filtered and all these things, alkaline. No ma'am. I am a water snob, you guys. What's up, beauties? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brittany, and on this channel we journey through my life as a stay-at-home mom and a military wife. But in this video we're gonna go over what's inside of my gym bag. If that's something that you're interested in, just keep watching. Okay, beauty, so this is my gym bag. This is what I usually take with me when I go to the gym. And let's just start with some of the things that I like to keep inside of my gym bag. Let's go ahead and start off with the main thing that I love to keep inside of my gym bag, and that is my knee brace or knee sleeves. My knees, okay, I'm almost 40, I'm 39, so I'm pushing 40, okay? So I really need support whenever I am doing my squats, or whenever I'm lifting really heavy and I have to squat down in any kind of position where I will have to activate my knees or go parallel or even below parallel. I really need my knee sleeves. So the ones that I got, the brand that I got is the SBD brand. They're very tight, but they give you a lot of support. I really love them. I've only had them for like, I don't know, maybe a few months, and I've only used them about 3 times because I did take the summer off, so I didn't do a whole lot of working out this summer. But when I did use them, I love them, and I'm so happy that I purchased these, and now they are part of my gym bag. So moving on to the next thing, something that I've had since I started working out. This is a product that I pretty much purchased like right away whenever I was like stocking up my gym bag, when I knew, okay, I was gonna start working out and I was going to be doing it consistently. I went ahead and purchased a belt, and this belt basically is to support your back, and this is a weight belt to support your back. The brand that I got is this brand here, Harbinger, and the size that I have is a medium. And you will see a reoccurring color theme or color way, and that's pink and black. And you know, I like pink. It's not like my favorite color, but you know, the gym can get a bad rap for being like super masculine, super bro, so I have to bring in a little bit of girly touch to it, and so pink it is. But anyways, I have this belt, and I usually use this whenever I'm lifting heavy. Again, if I'm doing any squats and I need to go parallel or below parallel, putting on this back brace really supports my lower back. And even if I'm doing like presses, like overhead presses, and I need to engage my lower back, this belt is very, very helpful for that. All right, so keeping it pink and black, I have my Sweet Sweatband, and I like to use this whenever I'm working out because it just really like helps with the water retention. So whether or not it slims my waist, that is TBD. But I do like the way it feels whenever I remove the Sweet Sweatband. All that sweat just runs off of my waist, and I really love that. So the material that they have in the inside here, it really heats up the body in that area, so you will get a lot of sweat when you take it off. If you are working out and you take this off and you are doing a really good workout, you will see that your waist will be sweating. So regardless of whether or not, you know, it's not like a waist trainer, so it's not making you lose inches in that way, but it definitely is helping with the water retention in that area, which is, you know, it's nice. We'll take it. So moving right along, I have my ankle weights, and I like to use these ankle weights whenever I am walking or either whenever I'm doing the stairs. Whenever I'm doing the Stairmaster, I'll put these on for a little extra something something. I think that they are about £1 or £1.50 each. So it definitely gives me a little bit more tension whenever I am going up each stair, and even if I'm doing my kickbacks when I'm on the stairs, it really helps with that as well. So I really like to use these if I am focusing on my calves. You can do calf raises with these, and if you just want to give your, you know, your body a little something while you're walking or doing a walk on an incline, these come in handy. I wouldn't recommend running in these because that's just a lot, but if you're trying to build muscle, especially in your legs and your lower legs and your calves, these ankle weights are really good for that. The brand that I have is called Balance Form. I don't know where I got these from. I probably got these from just like a regular, I've had these since about 2016, 2018, something around in there, and I probably got them just from a regular like workout store where you get any other outside training gear. So I can't remember where I got these from, but they sell ankle weights everywhere, okay? Everywhere, Walmart. So the next thing that I have is my gloves. Okay, so again, pink and black, okay, because I like everything to match and for everything to look cutesy and very demure while we're at the gym. And so the Harbinger brand is what these are as well, and I like to use these whenever I am lifting heavy, or whenever I'm doing a lot of reps where the bar is going to potentially leave like a callus on my hand, or either if I'm hanging or doing like a pull-up in a pull-up position and I need really a lot more grip and a lot more support, I'll put these on because it'll support right here where my hand will begin to callus, or you know, if I just need a little bit more grip. Now some people use tape, and you can totally use tape. You can tape the barbell, that's totally fine. But yeah, these just really come in handy whenever I am needing just extra cushion for grip or extra support for my grip. So yeah, the next thing I have are my wrist wraps. So how these work is you put them in you put your thumb inside of this little hole, and you just wrap them around your wrists like that. And what these wrist wraps are for is to support your wrist whenever you're going overhead. So whenever you're doing a press and your wrist kind of goes back like that, your wrist wraps will help support your wrist so that you don't injure yourself. And all of these things that I'm showing you guys are for support, so that you can, number one, get a really good workout and get the most of your workout, get the most of each rep that you do when you're lifting or whenever you're doing cardio or working out in general, and so that you won't hurt yourself, you know, to support your joints, to support your muscles, support your arms and, you know, your bones and all that, you know. So that's what all of these items that I'm showing you is for. And you know, your wrist is very important to support, because whenever you are, even when you're like riding a bike, I don't know, some people fall off their bike and they go right to support themselves, right to the wrist. And I've seen where people have broken their wrist because the first thing you do when you go to fall is you go to catch yourself with your hands and your wrist, and if you fall far enough, hard enough, you will break your wrist. So it's really important to support your wrist whenever you are lifting heavy or you're doing something where your wrist is going to you know, I guess go back in this direction here. You want to make sure that you are supporting your wrists whenever you're doing that. So wristbands are super important. This brand is Chic. And again, I don't know where I got them from. I've had them, everything I've had for the most part in my gym bag, I've had since I started my workout journey. And like I said, whenever I figured out that, okay, I'm going to be working out consistently, I'm going to be bodybuilding, I'm going to be getting myself, you know, in the gym, I wanted to make sure that I had a bag that supported my goals. Next thing I have, it's not pink and black, but are these bands. These bands are called tension bands, so you can use these as you are stretching. You can use them for stretching if you want to stretch out a muscle, something like that. You can use them if you want to add a little bit more tension whenever you are doing your squats. They are different, I guess you would say, like different levels of tension. Like this one is a little bit harder to stretch and this one is the easiest to stretch. So depending on how much tension you want to put on that exercise is, you know, the band that you'll use. But I got these. They came in a set of 3. I don't know where the other one is, but I typically will use these whenever I want to stretch, or if I want to put a little bit more extra tension, I'll wrap them around my legs and then kind of like do some duck walks or some cowboy walks with them, forward, backwards, or if I want to put a little bit more tension on my glutes and I'm doing like fire hydrants. Like just imagine that this is my leg and I'm pulling my leg out to the side this way if you want to add a little bit more tension to your glutes. So a really good thing to have in your gym bag, and just something to have even if you work out from home. This is really good for home workouts as well. Oh, here's the other one, the black one. This one is the hardest, the most tension. So yeah, I knew I had 3. So it comes in that. Now I don't know why I have this in my gym bag, but it's very random. This is a bra pad from one of my sports bras I just got. Girl, yeah. All right, so the next thing that I have is my jump rope. This is a RX Smart Gear jump rope. It's pink and black. Are you surprised? Okay, great. And I don't know the length, but again, I got it from RX, and I like this because it's one of the speed jump ropes, so it's very lightweight. And I was trying to do double unders, and yeah, I still haven't gotten there yet, but I have gotten a lot better with my jump ropes. And whenever I do decide to jump rope, I like to use these, my personal jump ropes, not the ones from the gym. All right, next thing I have is my lock. Whenever I go to the gym that I'm not familiar with that gym, you know, I like to lock up my things because you just never know. Here on base, I live in Japan now. We live on a military base. I never really lock my things up. I don't really use my lock all that much. You know, it's relatively safe here. It's hit or miss on if somebody's gonna steal it, but it's not likely that someone will steal your things. And I work out outside majority of the time now, so I don't work out inside the gym that much, so I don't need a locker. But whenever I go to a gym, I'm not familiar with the area and I need a locker and I need a lock comes in handy. Okay, I don't have any more, but makeup wipes. So I always keep makeup wipes in my gym bag, because if I am out running errands or if I'm doing something for the day and I have on makeup, I don't like to work out in makeup. So if my workout is later on in the evening and I've already put on my makeup for the day, I don't want to work out in foundation. You're gonna sweat, the foundation is gonna be all over you, all over your sweat rag. Like you don't want that. So as much as I love working out, as much as I love makeup, I don't want to work out in my makeup. I want to be able to sweat and wipe my face and still feel, you know, like clean, I guess you would say. So yeah, I always have these makeup wipes in my bag just in case I need to remove any makeup before my workout. Okay, so this is super random, but I keep extra workout socks in my bag, pink and black, but these just happen to be pink and black. Any color usually just kind of rotates in and out my bag, but I keep extra socks in my bag just in case I forget my socks. Like if I'm coming to the gym and I have on heels or sandals or whatever, and I have my shoes inside my gym bag, but I don't have any socks. I can't work out in tennis shoes with no socks. So I always keep an extra pair of socks just in case I have on sandals or heels prior to coming to the gym. Alright, so as far as my shoes, I have a set of running shoes. These are Nikes. They have been through it, honey. I need to get me some more, and I really want to get some Hokas. That's on my wish list, is to get some Hokas. I'm going to get some here real soon. I know I am, because I'm going to start back running. As the weather begins to cool down, I am going to start back running. I don't love to run, but whenever I do run, like, I need support. You know, I'm 39. I need some support, and I heard that the Hokas was where it's at. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna go to the Hoka store. They have one in Yokohama, I believe. They have a freestanding store there, so I'm gonna go check some out, try some on. So you will see those in the future in some of my workout videos, but for now we have these Nikes, and I usually use these whenever I'm running. And these are supposed to be like a cross training shoe, and as you can see here, it kind of has a little bit of an arch here. So you can lift in these, you can run in these, and you can do various exercises in these. So that's why I got those. Okay, so the next thing I have in my gym bag in terms of hygiene is deodorant. Now typically I use natural deodorant, but we're going to be sweating, we're going to be working out, and who does not have time to be funky? I mean, it really shouldn't matter, but I have a thing about that, about a smell. So if I want to try to, you know, alleviate a little bit of funk, I keep me some Secret pH Balance in my gym bag. Granted, we're going to be working out, we're going to be smelly anyways, but you know, if I can combat that a little bit, like I said, I don't use this type of deodorant regularly, but whenever I feel like I need a little hit, I'll use this. And I always use a little bit of body splash, body spray, or something like that. I don't like to use my perfumes whenever I'm working out because you don't want to smell like that person. Well, for me, I don't want to smell perfume in the gym because, again, it is the gym, so, you know, or you are working out, so, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a stench, I guess you would say, and you would expect to smell something because you're sweating, you're working out, you're perspiring. But I do use a little bit of Victoria's Secret or any type of like body splash spray. I'll give myself a little hit. So whenever you are walking by somebody or you go to lift your weights in the air, you don't knock somebody out on the ground, honey, you know. Okay, and then last but not least, I use some lip balm because, you know, I want to stay hydrated as much as I can, and I don't want to work out with no crusty lips. So I just use the Burt's Bees and the flavor mango. It's simple, it's easy, it's lightweight, it works for me. It works. So last but not least, water bottles. Okay. Listen, I'm not a water bottle snob girly. I will go to the gym with a smart bottle, a smart water bottle, just long as I have water. I just need good water when I work out. I cannot stand the gym water. Even the pH balanced water that they have in the fountains that's supposed to be filtered and all these things, alkaline. No, ma'am. I am a water snob, you guys. Like, it's real bad, okay? So at home we have a water delivery service that they service our home with water every week or every 2 weeks. And so typically I'll fill up like a jug like this and take it with me. But if I am just too busy and I run out of the house, I will stop and get like an essential water or a smart water, like the big ones. And if it's a really hot day, I like to fill it up in this canteen here, because, or some type of canteen that keeps your water cold. And this one I got from whenever I was working on set at All Rise. As you know, some of you may know that I used to be a celebrity makeup artist, so I did work in television and film, so shout out to All Rise. But yeah, I got this one after we wrapped season 1, and I've just been hanging on to it. It keeps my water cold and fresh and tasting really nice and crisp, especially when I'm working out on a hot summer day, which I usually don't. Today was really hot. It's still technically summer here in Japan, obviously, but it is, oh girl, it's hot. So, but I had a regular water bottle today because I was running so behind, you guys, and whenever I don't have my stuff together, I can get a water bottle out of the vending machine. But again, I'm a water snob, so I really don't like to do that. I like to prepare my water at home inside of something like this, and I know I have plenty. I know I have enough to last me throughout my workout. It is not that big to lug around. I'm not the girly in the gym lugging around a whole big gallon of water. She's not gonna do it. It's too much. So, but anyways, you guys, that's what's in my gym bag. Those are the things that I have inside of my gym bag. My gym bag is just a Nike backpack that I literally have had since, like, I probably have had this Nike backpack since 2014 after I had my daughter. My husband so nicely brought me like a whole lot of things to work out with at home to encourage me, you know, postpartum to work out. So he bought all these like gym equipment and workout gear and shoes and all that, you know. It was really, really nice. So I've literally had a lot of that stuff since that time, since 2014, since I had my first daughter and I decided I was gonna get my life together. So, but that's all beauty. That's what's inside my workout bag. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was something different, but you know, on this channel I do exercise, I do work out. That's a part of my journey, and I do like to share that journey with you guys. So I wanted to just show you a little bit of like what goes into, you know, the support of me working out, and maybe some of the things that I have inside of my gym bag you may want to go pick up to put inside of yours, or maybe there's something I need to put in my gym bag that you would recommend. So please leave that down below in the comments, because I would love to, you know, go pick up something that one of you guys highly recommend. I'll go pick that up or order it on Amazon, okay? All right, beauty, well, into the next video. I will see you soon. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe to become a beauty, all right? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.